Yesterday's mistakes don't have to define today's decisions. As long as there's breath in your body, there's still purpose for your life. God was growing me before he was promoting me. Good morning, Dame fam, and welcome back to another episode of More Inspiration with Dame. Yours truly here, that's right. So thank you for allowing me to spend part of your morning with you. I greatly appreciate it. Now, this week, we have been talking about living with purpose. Monday reminded us that we were created on purpose. Tuesday challenged us to stop waiting for the perfect time. Wednesday showed us that God can use ordinary days. And yesterday encouraged us to choose faith over fear. Now, today, I want us to finish this week with one simple question. What kind of life are you building? What kind of life are you building? And that ties in today's message, which is called Live a Life That Matters. Live a life that matters. So when people think about success, they often think about, their accomplishment, right? The career, the money, the followers. Don't get me started with that. The awards, the recognition, the list goes on and on. That those things are not necessarily bad. They're not just because they are, don't get me wrong, they are good, okay? They are good. But I have learned that none of them are the true measure of a meaningful life. They're not, you guys. They're not, because those are pretty much nothing. They're like materials, right? And materials are not like nothing, according to Damian here. I don't know about y'all. Now, because years from now, people probably won't remember every achievement that you have earned, right? But they will remember how you made them feel. They will remember your kindness, your encouragement, your generosity, your integrity, the way you love people. Now that will last the most, you guys. All those. That will last the most of how you pour into people, right? You gotta remember that. Now, one verse that always challenged me is this right here, Matthew 5:16. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Now, Jesus was not telling us to chase attention. He was not, you guys. He was inviting us to reflect on his love. Now, our lives should point towards that hope right there, right? Our lives should point people towards hope right there, right? Toward grace, toward God. Because that should be the ultimate goal, you guys, is to pour people into God so they can get to know God better, right? Now I realized something throughout my own journey. Some of the most meaningful moments in my life were not the biggest ones. They were the conversations I had, behind closed doors, acts of kindness, helping someone who could not repay me back, checking on a friend, encouraging someone who was struggling, praying for someone. The list goes on. Now, those moments rarely made headlines, right? But they make a difference. They truly do. They make a difference. Now, sometimes we spend so much time asking God, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? You guys need to, if you're asking that, you need to figure it out right now. You need to figure it out right now, right? When he's simply asking us to be faithful where we already are. Now, purpose isn't always found in extraordinary opportunities. Many times it's found in ordinary obedience. Being honest, being dependable, showing compassion toward others, forgiving people. Oh, that's that. Now that right there, out all the list, I think that right there is the biggest right there, because a lot of us, I'm gonna put myself in that category because I tied to this as well. I'm not at fault here. We have a hard time of forgiving people, right? Of what someone had did to us in the past, right? Now, I came to the realization with this right here, you guys, that we should we should ought to forgive them. We should. Because if you plan If we all plan to go into heaven one day, which hopefully all of us do, we have to forgive them. We have to, and we have to truly mean it. And also, we need to forgive ourselves as well, because does it really matter? Like, let's seriously let's be real. Let's be real here. Is it really that hard to forgive something that happened over 5 years ago? Is it really that important that you're mad at this specific person of what happened 5 years ago, of what they did to you? It was probably something stupid, if I had to say it like that. It was probably something a little bitty else stupid. And you haven't talked to that person in 5 years over that right there. Let it go. Let it go. There's a song called that from Disney, from Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. We should let it go. I'm being real with you guys here. I'm being real with you guys. We should let it go. Because that is weighting you down. Whether you know it or not, that is weighting you down. It is. It's weighing you down. You carrying that burden onto you. Remember, we talk about surrender. Give it to the Lord, because he will take care of all of our problems. Is somebody hear me out there? We should give it to the Lord, because he will take care of it. I'm going to just leave it at that. Because I don't know if you guys ready for that type of conversation right there. Okay. How about serving others? Oh, loving people well. Oh, that's a big one right there, because some of us can't love everybody, right? I'm going to put myself into that category right there. Now, those daily decisions shape the legacy that we leave behind. They do, you guys. They absolutely freaking do. Now, I also think it's important to remember that we're all writing our story. That we are writing our story. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. That we are writing our story. Not nobody else, but our story. One decision at a time. Every conversation, every attitude, choice, response, they are becoming part of the legacy we will eventually leave. They will become part of the legacy that we will eventually leave. They are going to become part of the legacy that we will eventually leave behind on this earth. So today, don't ask this right here. How can I become more successful? Let's change that mindset. Flip the script and say this right here. How can I become more faithful? Now that's better right there than how can I become more successful? No, because all the money and all the fame and they're all into no. Who cares about stuff like that? I don't, and you should not care about that stuff either, because God doesn't. We should not ought to be famous. I'm going to just say that. Because what's cool about being famous, about being popular? I'm being serious. What is so cool and nice about being famous and popular? Huh? Could somebody tell me? Because I don't think it is. Because I don't really think it is, because there are people out there who have all the fame and all the money, have all this in the world, right? And those people, they're what? They're miserable, right? Because they have all of it, right? That's what they always dream of, right? And look at their lives right now. Some of them are, like I said, miserable. Some of them are in jail, and some of them are dead because of it. So I want you guys to change your life around if you're thinking about being popular. Because being popular is not cool. According to Damian here, it's not. It's just not. Because faithfulness, hear me when I say this, faithfulness leaves an impact that success alone never can in a million years. All right. So here's your challenge for today. Today, I want you to do three things, just three things. Encourage one person, serve someone without expecting anything in return, and spend a few minutes asking God, how can you shine his light wherever you are? Those are the three things I want you guys to do today, all right? Because small acts of love create lasting impact. It certainly does. It certainly does. And with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me this week on More Inspiration with Dame. I greatly appreciate it. Now, if these messages encourage you throughout the week, I hope you will share this series with someone who needs hope right now. Yes, yes, yes. So don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and become part of the Dame fam as we continue growing together every single morning. That's right. So remember, Dame fam, purpose is not found someday, it's lived today. So take care of yourself, take care of somebody else, keep trusting God, growing, believing, and remember, a life that matters is not measured by how many people know your name. It's measured by how many lives are better because you were here. Oh, that's touched me right there. That's touched on you guys out there. So be blessed.